Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 6 on higher order ordinary differential equations. From previous lecture we have started shortcut methods for particular integral, and we had discussed that how to find out particular integral if right hand side function is exponential function, say e raised to ax, where a is constant. So as we have discussed, if right hand side function is e raised to ax, then to find out particular integral, we will put d equal to this a in f of d, and if f of a is not equal to 0, then this is going to be our particular integral. Now after putting d equal to a in f of d, if function becomes 0, that is if f of a becomes 0, then we find out f dash d, and we put d equal to a in f dash d. Now if f dash a is non-zero, then particular integral is x times 1 over f dash a times e raised to ax. Similarly, suppose f dash d becomes 0 after putting d equal to a, then we find out second derivative and we check whether f double dash a is non-zero or not. If f double dash a is non-zero, then this is going to be our particular integral, and we continue in this way unless we get non-zero value in the denominator. So today also we are going to discuss some more problems of this type, that is when right hand side is exponential function. So we start with this first problem. Solve the differential equation y triple dash plus y equal to 3 plus e raised to minus x plus 5 times e raised to 2x. So first we write this in terms of this capital D notation. Capital D stands for d by dx. So we can rewrite given differential equation as, because we have third order derivative, it becomes d cube y, and there is no derivative here, it is y only. So this we can rewrite as d cube plus 1y equal to 3 plus e raised to minus x plus 5 times e raised to 2x. Now to find out solution of this differential equation, first we solve the homogeneous differential equation corresponding to given equation. So the corresponding homogeneous ordinary differential equation is that we can write by considering right hand side equal to 0. So that is d cube plus 1y equal to 0. So first we solve this differential equation. To solve this homogeneous equation, we have to write auxiliary equation, and for auxiliary equation we substitute d equal to lambda in this part. So auxiliary equation is lambda cube plus 1 equal to 0. This is easy to factorize. We have ready-made formula for a cube plus b cube, that is a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square. So here a is lambda and b is 1, so we have lambda plus 1 times a square, that is lambda square, minus lambda into 1, that is minus lambda plus 1 equal to 0. So therefore lambda plus 1 is 0 and lambda square minus lambda plus 1 equal to 0. From lambda plus 1 equal to 0 we will obtain lambda equal to minus 1, which is real root, and here if we consider that standard formula with a equal to coefficient of lambda square, b equal to coefficient of lambda, c equal to constant term which is c. So formula is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So b is minus 1, that is 1 plus or minus b square, that is minus 1 square, which is 1, minus 4 times a into c, that is 4 times 1 into 1, that is 4, divided by 2 into a, that is 2. So this is going to be square root of minus 3, and we replace minus 1 by I square. So we have square root of 3i square, which is going to be plus or minus I times square root of 3 divided by 2. So we have 3 roots 1 is real root and these two are complex roots. 1 plus I root 3 by 2, that we can rewrite as 1 by 2 plus or minus I times root 3 by 2. So this is a pair of complex roots. If we compare with alpha plus or minus I beta, alpha is going to be 1/2 and beta is going to be square root of 3 divided by 2. So the general solution of this differential equation is nothing but complementary function of given non-homogeneous equation. So therefore complementary function that we denote by y suffix c equal to the part corresponding to lambda equal to -1 is c1 times e raised to minus x, and the part corresponding to this complex pair is c2 times e raised to alpha x, that is x by 2 cosine of beta x, that is root 3 by 2 into x, plus c3 times e raised to alpha x sine beta x, that is sine of root 3 by 2 into x. So this is the complementary function for given non-homogeneous differential equation. Now we find out particular integral. So for particular integral we will consider y equal to 1 over d cube plus 1 and this right hand side, and that particular integral is denoted by yp. So the particular integral that we shortly call as pi is y suffix p equal to 1 divided by, here f of d, that is function of d, is d cube plus 1. So first we write d cube plus 1 and right hand side is 3 plus e raised to minus x plus 5 times e raised to 2x. 3 plus e raised to minus x plus 5 times e raised to 2x. So this we can rewrite as 1 over d cube plus 1 into 3, and with 3 we consider e raised to 0x. 3 into 1 and 1 we replace by e raised to 0x. Here we have 1 upon d cube plus 1 e raised to minus x plus 1 over d cube plus 1 5 times e raised to 2x. So now we can see here coefficient of x is 0, here coefficient of x is -1, here it is 2. So here we will put d equal to 0, here we will put d equal to -1, and here we will put d equal to 2. So if I put d equal to 0 here, I will obtain 0 plus 1, that is 1. So that remains non-zero. If I put d equal to 2 here, I will have 8 plus 1, that is 9, which is also non-zero. But this will become 0 if I put d equal to -1. So here I will differentiate this with respect to d and I will multiply by x, and I will keep other things as I discussed. So here we put d equal to 0, so we have 1 over 0 plus 1 into 3. We write one more step, we are putting d equal to 0, and here 3 e raised to 0x we write as 1. Here we are not putting d equal to -1 because it becomes 0 if we put d equal to -1. So here we differentiate with respect to d and we multiply by x. So here plus x times derivative of d cube plus 1 with respect to d, that is going to be 3d square and e raised to minus x. So here we write 3d square e raised to minus x plus, here we put d equal to 2, so 1 over 2 cube plus 1 and e raised to 2x, and 5 constant can be taken outside, 5 into 1 over 2 raised to 3 plus 1 e raised to 2x. Now here this quantity becomes 1, so we have 3, and here now we can put d equal to -1, so it will not be 0, so plus x by 3 1 over d equal to minus 1 square e raised to minus x. Here this is going to be 5 and 8 plus 1, that is 9 e raised to 2x. And this again we can rewrite as this is going to be 1, so 3 plus 1 by 3 x into e raised to minus x plus 5 by 9 e raised to 2x. So this is our particular solution or particular integral. So once we obtain particular integral, we write the general solution of given differential equation is y equal to complementary function, that is yc plus yp. So we must write final answer in this form: addition of complementary function and particular integral. Complementary function is c1 e raised to minus x, c1 e raised to minus x plus c2 e raised to x by 2 cosine of root 3 by 2 x plus c3 e raised to x by 2 sine of root 3 by 2 into x. This we write in the bracket. This is complementary function, and particular integral is 3 plus 1 by 3 x times e raised to minus x plus 5 by 9 e raised to 2x. And here c1, c2, c3 are arbitrary constants, and c3 are arbitrary constants, and we should take care that our particular solution or particular integral must be free from arbitrary constants.